I think this is probably like the most interesting team I've ever been a part of in my life. Like I've been on, well, not a lot of losing teams. I don't think I've ever been on a losing team, but I've been on teams that won, teams I knew that were just okay, and then this one was like, I felt like we were really good, and we kind of just hit our stride a little bit too late. So, I mean, sometimes that's just the way it goes, and you got to just, now we just got to rest and get better for next year.
Do you have any sense early in the season that you weren't going to be able to hit a good stride in September and early October? Was there any inkling of that behind the scenes?
It was, I don't know. It's like I said, it was weird because I mean, a lot of the games were just one play away from you being in stride or keeping a stride going. So I think that everyone always had the belief, and it was just a matter of time before we got it. It was just, yeah, like I said, it was just a little too late.
How would you describe your second season? Obviously, you had a much bigger role this year than as a rookie.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, last year I didn't get a lot of playing time, and this year, even though I wasn't, maybe like 2 to 3 targets a game, maybe I would make the most of them. And I feel like I was out there just practicing for when my role eventually expands. And I really took like blocking really seriously. I'm in there on like all the duos. I'm the guy motioning in on duo, digging out whoever's most dangerous. And that made me be a professional just because, if you don't get the ball to the third quarter, you got to find a way to stay locked in the game. And just, killing dudes on the field, like the DBs or blocking them well is the way I would stay locked in.
Do you plan to work with the same wide receiver guru in the offseason?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're going to go harder this year because I just want to keep, just growing exponentially. And I think, I have very high goals for myself. And so the work needs to reflect that, and it will reflect that.
What is the next step for you? When you go there and you talk to Coach Leaves, you're like, this is the thing. Is there something for you?
Well, now that I have game experience, I think instead of working just fundamentals, instead of pressure steps or break points or whatever, now I can work in game scenarios a lot more, and I think that would be a big part of our regiment this year.
What was your just watching Chase do what he did? You guys are very close workout partners. Yeah. Watching what he did, what were you thinking as he blossomed during the year?
Yeah, it's like football is interesting because you see guys blossom. Like if the word blossom is like always a word, or like, oh, he kind of popped out of nowhere. But I mean, if you know him, he was always that kind of player. So, and he got the opportunity to show it, and he did the most with it. So I wasn't really surprised at all.